My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. As soon as we build this hydrogen pump, I think we might actually be in the clear. I actually think that. Legitimately. Because all we need to do is get more hydrogen into the hands of our hydrogen generators, and then they'll start to run themselves. A lot of this area needs to be mopped up. Jesus fuck. How much water there is down here? Hell. Alright. Quickly, let's go to prioritizations and, like, I'm gonna up all that right now. Lot of destruction going on over here. Should probably queue up the repairs as well. I have a lot of people starving. I can't deal with that yet. They're just gonna have to starve for a while. Because I can't afford the power to start running these micro mushers right now. I need the power to start being generated by these hydrogen generators. Okay, now I'll also build one more gas pipe. There. And that should officially have the hydrogen generator start. No, it needs power. Fuck, shit. Dicks, bitch. I didn't swear at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never sworn in my life. See, when everything runs for a second, we cool. But then it's not running anymore and we're terrifyingly sad. Okay. Finish those pipes. The wires, rather. It keeps saying it's not in gas. Unfucking believable. What are you talking about? It keeps giving me the not in gas. Yep. Pump needs to be submerged in gas to work. At least the hydrogen generators are working like half of the time now? But what the fuck are you talking about not in gas? There is nothing but hydrogen here. Does it need to be more concentrated for you? How do I make it more concentrated? Huh? Increases or decreases gas volume in pumps. Not relevant to me yet. People are just queuing up to destroy my batteries. I'm immediately queuing people up to repair them. Look at the air plumbing overlay. Yeah, this needs to be going the other direction. Let's quickly deconstruct that building. Okay, and then construct it the other way. Please? Anyone? Nope. And we have people officially starving. Shit. Thankfully, these batteries are starting to run everything else. I am... Do we even have any lice loaf? No. I'll start queuing up lice loaf production in one and mush bar production in the other. And then I'll harvest these. I think just due to the stress, the fact that everyone's almost 100%, I think we are already fucked. But I'm gonna act like we aren't for a while. And see where that gets me. You know, Dinar's not just a river in Africa. What do you mean people don't say that is a good thing? This one's screwing with me at the moment. It's giving me all of the hydrogen to go into this area, but it's not enough. We're getting a lot of breathable area here. But again, that's not really what I was looking for. I'm looking for this gas plumbing to be working. Let's have a back look at the... Okay. That actually worked. In one area. Okay. Hang on. How do I do this? I'm gonna need to dig that out. Dig that out. I'm gonna try and have all of the hydrogen raise into this area. That's all gonna have to be dug out. I guess that means I should prioritize, like, all of this as 8. I don't know how many people are gonna be free to even do that, though. No restrooms built? What do you mean no restrooms built? 2 restrooms. Alright, I don't have any power. Wait, what? Why do I not have any power? Everything makes no sense. Okay, we've got a lot of hydrogen in here, but this gas pump doesn't want to work. This gas pump doesn't really have that much hydrogen left. Like a lot of hydrogen in this corner, I guess. Oh shit, Duplicant died. Harkoni is suffocated to death. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Rest in peace, Harkoni. I'm sorry about that. I'll create a gravestone. Soon. I mean, I'm mostly worried about everyone else starving at the moment, but yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn off anything that's asking for power that I can't really afford to fund right now. That's asking for water, that's fine. Guess I'm gonna disable all of these. Try and not have them trigger. Disable this building, disable this building. Some more lashing out going on somewhere against something or other. Yeah, no one is allowed to be massaged right now, okay? That's not fair. That ladder can go all the way up there, then we start pumping. I'm well aware. Just in case you're like, he doesn't know that he's fucked. No, I'm 100% aware. I could not be more aware. And let's quickly prioritize all of that at fucking do it now, you chumps. Art will be prioritized as 1. Oh, crap. Everyone's starving again, aren't they? I thought I was just gonna be able to deal with that amount of food for a while. And I was fine on it for a while. And then a while became the new norm. Don't generate food, who needs it? That's when we started having problems. I mean, then and all of the moments before then. we have a lot of problems. Okay, thank you for building gas conduits. Do you want to build the gas pump as well? That'd be really handy. Come on, catch your breath, Jamie. Go back up. I believe in you. Nope. Now it's Arvid. Arvid, back up. And of course, it's not connected to power. Oh, why would it be? Why would it be? Why would anything be connected to power? I am fucking horrible. There we go. Oh, and don't think you're off the hook. That needs to be generated right now as well. Maybe that will take care of our power problems in the base. It's not submerged in gas. It keeps telling me it's not submerged in gas. It's not pumping. Why are you not pumping? Oh my god. It's unreachable. Alright then. We building some ladders. Just for the moment, they're gonna be super ugly, but I need them. Okay. Beautiful. Gas conduit is done. Now that can go back to pumping as soon as it has power. Fuck off, duplicants! I can't take any more of you. Let's have a look at the electricity usage if we can. Is that anything here? No, that doesn't seem to be a thing. Okay. Temperature's not really out of control. Liquid plumbing's just doing its thing. As you might expect. Gas plumbing, let's just watch it. It happens so occasionally. And then as soon as it gets to them, we're in a great position, but it happens so rarely. Let's have a look at the actual numbers. I've been ignoring the numbers for a very long time. Okay. Let's have a look over at hydrogen generator. Okay, requires 100 grams per second of hydrogen. And a gas intake pipe. Fine. Provides 800 watts of energy. So that's 200 to fill that, 200 to, right? Yeah, 200 to fill that, 200 to fill that, 120, 120, 120, 240. 240 for each of our gas pumps. So if both of those were working at full time, they'd fund the gas pumps and all of our gas filtration systems. But they aren't. I need to start building hydrogen before, very long before, my algae starts running out. Because as soon as my algae is run out, we're already way too fucking late into that production cycle. Yep, someone's back over there destroying it. Every single time I build them, they just get destroyed. We're starting to lose people due to this. We've got pockets of oxygen that is really great, but... also, it does look like the oxygen specifically goes down... Oh, no, of course, because hydrogen's directly above it. Yeah, it makes sense. Never mind. I don't think I misplaced my vents. Or at least I have no current reason to believe that I did that. Put a building in 2 minutes. Alright, fine. Dig that back up. Ugh. You hate to see it, you really do. There's a bunch of hydrogen at the top, but it's not being fed into the gas pump at all. And of course you're back over there to destroy the other manual generator. What if I just built a coal generator right now? I know, I'll fuck myself forever, but what if I did? What if I built a coal generator directly next to an air scrubber? Let's have a look at each of those. So an air scrubber removes 300 gram of carbon dioxide and takes 120 power. A coal generator makes only 20 grams per second of carbon dioxide. One would be fine. So here's what I'm going to do. In the pits down here, I'm going to build 2 coal generators. I'm going to plug them into the system. They're going to power the hydrogen generators so that I can start getting rid of the hydrogen. This pit is going to be horrible, and I hate it, and I hate everything about it, and I ruined it, but it's going to have to happen. I've got a lot of coal. I can burn a lot of coal. Let's get our best tinkerers on the job. Got people starving and lashing out, naturally. They're going to immediately start trying to destroy these machines. So, in order to ward that off, I'm actually going to enable both of these batteries so that they get destroyed first. Yep. Someone came over to enable it and then destroy it immediately. Base full of fucking geniuses. Awaiting material delivery of coal. This room is supposed to be cleaned. Both of these keep complaining that they're not in gas. This even complains it's not in gas. What the fuck are you talking about? This is all hydrogen, you idiot. I don't understand. Alright. Look at our gas plumbing. Great. Those generators are idle for a really long time, but they shouldn't really be. Guess one generator probably would have been fine then. So now, of course, we've got all of this carbon dioxide here that I can't do anything with. We're so fucked. We are so fucked. Yeah, I think we call it here. We're just gonna have more people die. This entire area is unbreathable. I don't know why this gas pump keeps telling me that it's not in gas, but it totally is. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can figure out anything about exactly what's going wrong here. Let's diagnose the problem. Must be submerged in gas. It's not telling me anything about it. Bottled hydrogen. Okay, if that can't tell me anything, what do I need to find out? What do I need to find out? Okay. Let's have a look at the actual pump itself. So, here's the gas pump. Requires a supply of gas. It doesn't tell me what it thinks a supply of gas is. I would assume that it was submerged in gas, but maybe its concentration isn't high enough. What does the concentration have to be for it to count. What does the concentration have to be? And how do I make it more concentrated when all of this oxygen won't rise? I don't know. What I do know is that this seems doomed. We finally got these running, but look at our air supply. We've got all of the gas plumbing going on, but what, we fill it with air for a second? We don't generate enough oxygen here. And also, somehow, we seem to be getting... Oh, it's carbon dioxide we're getting through there. Okay. That's shit. I think I need to do the same kind of base, but I need to rely less on the algal oxidizers. These guys here, the algal terrariums, rather. And as soon as I start running into this many problems, I need to start relying on our air scrubbers in those pits before I run out of algae, so that I can continue running my algal oxidizers, whatever they are. Here, algal deoxidizer, while I am transitioning into a system where I can start running the hydrogen generators. I think that's been our main concern, our main problem so far. I'm sucking up this hydrogen, but it's just not leaving. Like, we have so much hydrogen. There is so much hydrogen. It's unbelievable. Okay. Unbreathable. I can't even collect it somehow. Filtration medium. Let's look at organic. We've got some algae. You know what? For the moment... What if I just built, like, algal deoxidizer, algal deoxidizer? See if I can keep myself alive for even a day here. Yeah, I'm not getting anything I can breathe out of this. Supposed to be oxygen, but I'm getting nothing I can breathe. Oh, it becomes barely breathable for a millisecond, so that's good. Yeah, we're at 100% stress on everyone. I think that should be really the point where I call it, as soon as we hit 100% stress on everyone. Because people don't really die at any appreciable speed, but you do end up in a position where it's like, great, now I can't do anything. And I just have to watch the rest of the base die. Generated more oxygen, though. And then they immediately started getting destroyed by other people, of course. Got everyone suffocating now as well. Nice. Almost unbreathable carbon dioxide down here. Guess we'll... Maybe I use coal generators early? Hear me out. Use coal generators early, and then just air scrub the shit out of the area. Or use coal generators and algal deoxidizers in the same area. The algal terrariums, that is. 33 per second. Let's actually just test something. Let's put a air scrubber down here. I want to see whether it would be, like, quick enough to really help me out here. I'm now completely assuming that this base is fucked. So I'm actually just going to try and experiment. That should be unreachable, yeah. Should be able to reach it now. No? Okay, deconstruct that. Okay. We're starting to get enough contaminated water over here that I would actually start trying to recycle it, but of course that's not really possible right now, is it? Everyone's just constantly stepping in everything that they don't want to be stepping in here. Liquid pipe, build that across. I guess I also don't really need to worry about blocking off all of this contaminated water. Contaminated water doesn't seem to make contaminated oxygen. So consuming carbon dioxide. It is using carbon dioxide from storage. Why is it not consuming carbon dioxide? Also, why is it running at such a low rate? It's getting constant water. This liquid pump is just not pumping half of the time? I don't understand. I don't understand what the limiting factor on my air scrubber currently is, where it won't do as much as it possibly can. But it's using carbon dioxide 110 grams, so we'll actually start losing carbon dioxide in this area, which is great. And of course, we're out of coal, I have to imagine, at this point. No, we're not. We've got a lot of coal still left. That just hasn't been refilled yet. Anyhow, we have people starving, people lashing out. We've got a food shortage. We have some oxygen back, at least. I don't think it's really enough to transition into a livable environment. We expanded too quick, too early. And we relied on our algae far too heavily and then just did not have algae eventually. So in the next episode, we're going to start a new base. I'm fine with doing that. Again, it's beautiful. To me, a lot of survival games are about getting that opening down pat. I must have restarted Don't Starve dozens and dozens and dozens of times. If you've ever watched me play Don't Starve from like a blank save file, especially recently, you'll know I have that opening down fucking pat. I'll have my full base up by day 2. I'll have it in a perfect location near Beefalo, Pig King, near the roads. I'll have everything set up. If you've ever watched Orbital play Don't Starve, you'll watch him wander away from the base, and then you'll watch him come back to the base, and I've built everything already. Because I restarted that often that I had it correct. I didn't want to gimp myself from the outset, and I've gimped myself here horribly. My over-reliance on algae specifically. This room I needed to make earlier. Way earlier. The electrolyzer is telling me there's max gas pressure in this room, which means that the room did need to be taller so that the gas pump thinks that it is submerged in gas, because I have no other reason for why that gas pump says it's not in gas. It should think it's in gas constantly. I think I'll also have a look at any documentation on the internet about the gas pumps. Anyhow, for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Oxygen Not Included. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you with a new base next time.